Hey guys, Brickset here, and today we are going to be placing these two modulars into my city. This is the Palo Cinema, which I unboxed in last week's video. And this is the Downtown Diner, which this is actually the first time you're seeing it, but this was a birthday present for me, but it was a back order just because the stock is so low, but it shipped a lot sooner than I was thinking it would. I was kind of planning on not getting this until September, but then it shipped, so not really sure what happened with that, but I'm really glad that I got it. And yeah, we are going to be putting them in the city. So we'll start with the Palo Cinema. I have a few ideas where this should go, so we'll take a look at that now. So here's the first location I was kind of thinking for it. Back when we did all of the sidewalks, I talked about sort of having that corner set up so the Palo Cinema would fit right into it. And I mean, this works pretty well. You know, it fits. The one thing I don't really like about it is that the side of the building with the posters on it is in the back. It's facing the back wall. You can see them there. And I don't know. I feel like that's kind of the more interesting side, just visually. Yeah, and you really don't get to see much of the building when it's there. So I'm not super sure about that, but it does obviously need to be in a corner, as it's a corner building, and you know that wall isn't very pretty. The only other spot that it would really work is that area right there, which if you look back at other videos, my original plan for that was to have Assembly Square be there, taking up 32 by 48 spot, and then I have 16 studs, and I was originally thinking I would have the Ninjago police station there, and that's why there's that T intersection, because there would be a garage right there. But with some of the stuff that's been going on in the world right now, I don't think that I should be doing that, and I can't in good conscience. I don't want to put a police station in my city right now. So I'm just not going to. I think that corner might actually work out better for the Palo Cinema anyways. And I was thinking that the crosswalk right there might actually work as a sort of parking spot for like the limo that comes with the Palo Cinema. So let's try that right now. So there's the new location of the Palo Cinema on the corner there, and actually, yeah, that worked out really nicely with the limo right there, kind of parked off the street, and the doors open because the actress is getting out. And then right in front, a photographer is taking a photo of the child star in front of it. There's just a guy right there. There's some people buying tickets back there. So yeah, I think I just like this a lot better. One of the things I've thought about doing is getting some of the Eclipse Graphics movie posters, and I can replace the ones there with, like, I don't know, maybe Avengers Endgame, probably a Star Wars movie, and maybe a Harry Potter or something. Or I could do the Lego movie or the Ninjago movie, which might be kind of meta, but maybe. We'll see. But yeah, so I am a lot happier with this position. I like having the sort of front of the building a lot, kind of, you know, this is the way that I normally look at the city, and I think I'm just a lot happier with having the Palo Cinema there. Obviously, that means Assembly Square will no longer fit right here. I'm not really sure what I will put in that space, but I mean, another 32 by 32 modular could easily go there. Maybe next year's modular. I'm kind of thinking for the Downtown Diner, I will put it there. I think I have a different spot for it, but we will put it there right now and see what that looks like. So there's the downtown diner, kind of sandwiched between the bookshop and the Palo Cinema. And I really like how it looks, especially looking at the sidewalk. It's like, ooh, it's complete. It's like a city. I'm not sure how I feel about sort of having the gap on the side there. I don't know. It looks a little odd to me. I think the diner kind of works better as like a corner building almost, because it has so much detail on the side, and like the stairs are there. So it could work as a corner building. I could slide it down and then put the bookshop there, except that it seems a little odd to me that there would be a townhouse like right next to like the grand theater. I don't know. It just would seem, I don't think it would look very natural if the townhouse was right next to the Palo Cinema. And then also, I really like, well, the tree in front of the bookshop. I would I would want that in front of the bookshop if that was in the middle, but I feel like the tree can only possibly be on the side. It would look weird anywhere else. So yeah, and I do have to apologize for the shaky camera. It's I don't know, the camera I'm recording this on has been broken for a while, so I'm trying to keep it steady, but I do have to apologize for that. I'm just noticing it's kind of bad right now, but anyways, I did add like the window and another light on the side of the bookshop. I feel like it kind of makes it work better as a corner building. I know that it's not the prettiest on that side, but I don't know. If for some reason it doesn't bother me that much. So I like the diner there, and it very possibly could be, and obviously these are modular buildings, so I can move them around at will. But there's a spot I have in mind for the diner that I think will be better, at least for now. So we'll try that next. All right, so this is the spot that I'm thinking for the diner, at least for now. I can obviously change this anytime I really want to. But this spot, I kind of like it. This is right next to Woo's Teas is right there, and then the future site of the little alley market is right next to the diner. So the sort of boring wall of the downtown diner, which is that right side, I feel like it makes a nice alley, and I can really kind of liven it up with putting some stalls in there, and it's just kind of flat. So I think that will really kind of sell the idea of it being an alleyway. So I like that. I like that this side, this is the front of the city, I guess. I like that this side is like actually pretty detailed enough. It's not really flat, even though this is a straight modular. So I like that. Again, this set can kind of work as a corner. It's not, obviously the most interesting side still isn't sort of facing the front of the room, but I do think, I still want to have interesting things facing everywhere. So I do really like this. And I do have the car, the pink car that comes with it right there. So yeah, I think I'll keep it here, at least for now. Maybe there will be a better spot, or a spot that makes more sense for it in the future. But yeah, I really like it here. Here's just a quick pan around the diner so you can see what side will be facing the alley there. And yeah, I do really like this placement for them. I think it just kind of breaks up the flatness of it, just having this kind of out here instead of having all the modulars together. Otherwise, this would all just be flat still. So it makes more of the city look complete, I guess, which is nice. That is pretty much it. Obviously, I can move them later if I want to. And since Assembly Square won't fit there, it'll have to be over here. Not on either not pushed to either side because it's a corner. So it'll have to be sort of in the middle somewhere. And yeah, oh, and one more thing I will mention. This is the city's going to relocate very, very slightly. It's going to, instead of being sort of this way in this room, I'm going to try to move it so it'll be like this. And then obviously the shelf will have to move. Other things will move, to accommodate, but it'll just sort of, we're going to kind of rotate it so it's against, the back is against this wall instead of this wall. So very minor change. It might actually kind of help show some of these, like the diner a little more, because I'll be able to see it from kind of this angle. You'll see the front of the diner. And I mean, it really won't affect anything. What it will probably do is kind of hide all of this stuff, but it's been so long since I've touched it. Like, this is kind of boring to me, but it'll still be there. It just won't be out because this will be sort of up against a wall. I'll still be able to walk around it, but it won't be so prominent. But that really won't matter for videos because I'll just walk back here when I need to anyway. So yeah. So that'll probably happen within the next couple days. So this is probably the last time you'll see the city like this. So yeah, here it is. But thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video and you're new, consider subscribing, give it a like, do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you later. Peace.